Good morning, friends. Here I come again with another episode of Hibernation, the story of Ekalavya. Since ages, the story of Ekalavya has come to define exemplary discipleship. Ekalavya was the son of a poor hunter. He wanted to learn archery to save the deers in the forest that were being hunted by the leopards. So he goes to the Dronacharya, a master of advanced military arts, and requests him to teach him archery. Dronacharya was the teacher of the royal family of Kauravas and Pandavas. In those days, it was a rule. A teacher to the members of the royal family was not allowed to teach the state of art to anybody else. It was forbidden for him to teach anyone and make anyone as powerful as the prince, and this was for the safety of the region. But Ekalavya was deeply desired to study under Dronacharya. Dronacharya, bound by the state law, could not accept him as his student. Ekalavya, in his heart, had already accepted Dronacharya as his guru. He went home and made a statue of his guru. Over the following years, with sincerity and practice, he learnt archery and became better than the state prince at the art. He became so good at it that he would hear the sound of the animal, shoot an arrow at it, and claim the animal. One day, while Dronacharya was teaching Arjuna in the forest, he saw a dog whose mouth was shut with an arrow. Dronacharya and Arjuna were surprised to see the dog's mouth sealed with an arrow. Arjuna grew curious and went in search of the archer who did that. After a long search, he comes to know that it was Ekalavya. He goes to Ekalavya and asks him, "My dear friend, who taught you such great archery?" Ekalavya replies that it is none other than Paramapujya Dronacharya. Hearing this, Arjuna was puzzled. He goes up to Dronacharya and informs him. Dronacharya was baffled and confused on hearing to Arjuna. He wondered who the student was. When did he teach him? He neither knows his name nor his identity. He thought deeply to recollect, but could not. Dronacharya, along with his disciples Kauravas and Pandavas, leaves to meet the boy who claims to be his disciple. Ekalavya welcomed his master with great honor and love. He led them to the statue he had made of his guru Dronacharya. Ekalavya had practiced archery over all the years, considering and believing the statue to be his guru. Dronacharya just couldn't believe his eyes and admired the dedication of Ekalavya. But he was bound by his duties. Do you know? In ancient times, a common practice in learning was Guru Dakshina, when a student would give a token of gift or fee for the knowledge gained from his Guru. Dronacharya said, Ekalavya, you must give me Guru Dakshina as you claim you have learnt archery from me. Ekalavya readily agrees, and then Dronacharya asks Ekalavya to give him the thumb of the right hand. Ekalavya knew that without the thumb, archery could not be practiced. Even then, Ekalavya, without a second thought, just cuts off the thumb of his right hand and gives it to the Guru with a smile. Ekalavya, with this deed of his, is uplifted from just being a student to an epitome of discipleship. Dronacharya blessed Ekalavya with immortality and tells that Whenever anyone refers to a good disciple, it would be Ekalavya and none other. So, after many yugas or centuries too, when people think of devotion, they think of Ekalavya and not Arjuna. Through this story, I learned that a person in the position of a guru, though duty bound, should make the right choices. A student, when meets a competitor, shouldn't find easy ways but compete hard. A person should be humble and devoted, but to the right person. Thank you.
Good morning, friends.